Hello, beautiful Capricorn. How are you, my lovely people? This is your money and career guidance for the next 5 weeks, end of July through to the end of August, with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is you want. Put your feet up, get yourself comfy. Let's have a look what's going on for my Capricorns. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching. Okay, everything you need to know is on the description box below. Let's have a look what's going on then. Money and career for my Capricorns, please. This is the Tarot of Dreams. The cards are linked below along with my books and my tea and tarot merch, all right, cups and mugs and all sorts of loveliness if you're interested. Okay, let's see what we've got then for Capricorn. Okay, so we've got death, right? So we're in a transformation in terms of money and career. We've got the Page of Cups, the King of Coins. We like to see him in a money reading because he's Mr. Moneybags. We've got the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords. You're moving on with the Knight of Swords. Oh yeah, you're definitely moving on. Three of Wands. You want something more. Seven of Coins. I put the work in. I'm ready for my rewards. Let's crack on with it. And we've got the Knight of Coins as well. So the only major arcana is that Death card, which is saying this is a big transformation that you're either in the middle of or just about to go into. All right, so important stuff. It's about your money, it's about your success, it's about I want to move to smoother waters, easier times, something that feels better for me, and I've got a plan. We're going to find out some more in a minute. Let's get your affirmations. All right, these are mine from hoping to having wealth and success, which is the same thing as money and career. Okay, all right, for Capricorn, please. All right, I am aligned with money showing up in my life in greater quantities. That is your affirmation for the next 5 weeks or so. I am aligned with money showing up in my life in greater quantities. Right, that's your affirmation. Now, remembering with this one, it doesn't just have to be that extra money is appearing. It can come in the forms of rebates, refunds, free gifts, all sorts of stuff. Okay, so I want you to be open to that. I am aligned with money showing up in my life in greater quantities. Comment that below to help it get in your head. Okay, all right, these are the everyday spirit guide affirmation cards. See what's going on. Hold on to it. Don't give up. This belongs to you. Manifestation at work. That's interesting, isn't it? All right. Hold on to it. Don't give up. This belongs to you. Manifestation at work. All right. So if you've been, for example, trying to get a different job and it hasn't been happening, don't give up. Hold on to that vision. Hold on to that dream. It's happening. It's a work in progress. Give the universe time to rearrange itself and sort things out for you, because it will happen. Let's find out some more. This is your theme for the next month or so. All right. This is the Energy Oracle. What do you have for Capricorn about money and career, please? What's the most appropriate message for my Capricorns, my fellow earth signs? All right. We've got a bit of anxiety. That's not normally like you, Capricorn. You're not normally super anxious. So what's going on? Tell Auntie Julie all about it. What's happening? Okay. Is it because you're nearing giving up? It hasn't happened yet. I've had a plan. Nothing's working. I'm not seeing it. Is that why I'm getting anxious? Is it because the money's running out and I'm aligning with poverty and lack and panic? Because that's just going to bring you more of the same. We need to get into this energy of I'm aligned with money showing up in greater quantities in my life, and I am not giving up. I'm holding on to that vision. Okay, so the anxiety, let's recognize it but not let it take over. Okay, because anxiety is a fear-based emotion, and when we're in the fear, we just create more fear. It's not easy to shift from fear, anxiety, into positivity. Hope gets you halfway there. Doesn't get you all the way there. Hope is wonderful, but it doesn't get you all the way there. It's the beginnings. That's why I called my books From Hoping to Having. There is a progress, but hope is really important. So that helps to have that hope to overcome the anxiety. All right, then we're going to move into having. It's coming. I trust. I'm in the faith. It's on its way. I know it's okay. Okay, so your central card, the Six of Swords, this is all about moving on. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move on from the anxiety. I'm ready to move on towards my wealth and my success. I'm ready to make it happen. This is the card of it. The grass is greener on the other side. You're not imagining it. It's going to be better. So let's go for it. Okay. So it's a kind of going for it energy. Okay. The Six of Swords comes after the Five of Swords, funnily enough. And the Five of Swords is that conflict. Should I, shouldn't I don't know. All of that uncertainty. And then you make a decision and you go, no, I'm going for it. I'm doing it. This is happening. Okay. So you're in this transformation, this death card, it's endings, but it's also transformation. So sometimes we don't have to end something in order to transform it. We can alchemize it. So an example there may be, it could be an ending of a job and I'm moving to a new job, completely different job, completely different company. That was an ending of what I was doing and I'm doing something completely different. That's one scenario. Another scenario is I'm not going to stress about this job anymore. I'm not going to get annoyed about it or anxious about it. I'm just going to move into a better space within myself where I just feel like, do you know what, this is actually okay. So you can just transform a belief, an attitude. We can also transform that we go and end the current job, but because we've moved department, because we've moved teams, because we've perhaps had an upgrade or a side grade, we've gone sideways, we've gone up. We're still in that death energy of the old is finishing and we're embracing the new. You see, the snake in the death card, he sheds his skin up to 4 times a year, apparently, depending on the snake. So I'm told in the comments below. See, I read them. I know. Okay. So, we shed the skin because we've outgrown it. It doesn't fit us anymore. So we're ready to take on a new challenge, a new thing. Now we've got a plan. 7 of Swords underneath here. Plans, strategies. This is also about keeping your cards close to your chest. I haven't got to tell the world and his wife what my plan is, but I've told me what my plan is and I've told the universe what my plan is, and that plan is taking place. So this is a strategy. I'm on a mission, okay? And I'm dreaming big. There he is, sitting on the dock of the bay, dreaming about his ships coming in. What does that look like? What does that feel like? What is it I want? This is your rockets of desire landing on your ship, as Abraham Hicks would say. Okay, so what are those rockets of desire? What is it that I am wanting? So I'm getting really dreaming about it, putting it into the ethers, focusing on it and having a plan to get there. It's not enough to just dream it. What am I going to do about it? Right? So I'm focused on what do I need to do. So I'm dreaming, I'm planning, and now with that Page of Cups, I'm opening up for the opportunities to actually make it happen. Cups are about our emotions, our feelings, feeling fulfilled, feeling enriched, feeling happy. And pages are the messengers, the beginnings of, oh, I've got some news for you. There's a job available there. Oh, I've got some news for you. There's a property you might want there. There's a better mortgage deal you might want there. That kind of opening up to the change, which is going to enable me to move on to something better. So I've put the work in with the 7 of Coins. I've done my bit. I've worked hard. Here she is, sat under the tree with a little dog and her baskets ready to pick the fruit off the tree, which is becoming more and more abundant. And this is saying, look, she's grown that tree from seed. She's watered it, nurtured it, weeded it, looked after it, protected it, and it's grown into something beautiful. It's flourished is the word they're giving me. So you have flourished. You're ready now to pick the fruits of your labour. right? It's time for the rewards to come in, the financial rewards, the security rewards, because coins isn't just about money. It's about what's grounded and stable and earthed and secure. It's not up in the ethers, it's actually in my hands. That's what I'm wanting. So you're ready now. So you may well have been in a job a long time where you know it inside out, back to front, you know every part of it, and you're ready now to take all that learning and reap those rewards, which may be a promotion, which may be helping others that don't know as much as you, and it feels rewarding in that way. It's not always about the money, okay? But it is about feeling very safe and solid and stable and secure. But we do have the King of Coins and the Knight of Coins here in that final row, right? So the coins is a heavy energy for you, like, you know, not heavy as in hard, heavy as in lots of it, which is great, right? We want this. This is the prosperity. This is the security. This is the money that you're moving towards here. And you're taking action on it with that Knight of Swords. All Knights are action cards. And the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. So he just says what he needs to say and he gets on with it. So I am reaching out to a recruiter if I want a better job, or HR, or the training officer, or my boss. Or I am reaching out to a realtor, an estate agent, if I want to sell my house, because this isn't just about work, it's about money and investments as well. I'm taking the action that I need to take. We've got two Knights action cards here. So the Knight of Swords is taking action on communicating your thoughts, your ideas. What do I want? I'm getting clear about it and I'm saying it, I'm speaking it, and I'm doing what I need to do. And the Knight of Coins is taking action on my long-term security and stability financially. So, oh, that job looks good, and I go into that, and excuse me, and it can lead to a wonderful career that could go all the way. Or this is, okay, for some of you, entrepreneur energy. I'm ready to set up that business. I'm ready to take my business to the next level. I'm coming up with a product or a service that is going to build gently and gradually over the coming months, because the Knight of Coins is the slowest knight in the deck. He's the fastest. So we're quickly, decisively, determinedly speaking our truth, speaking what I want, why I want it, why it's important, what I can do, what I can't do, and being really clear. This would be the knight that's in the interview for that job, or the knight that's talking to the clients if you're self-employed, your customers. This is the knight that gets on with it and makes things happen in terms of the communication, setting up my website, getting my business cards done, anything that's related to the logic, the thoughts, the ideas, but putting them into place. Whereas the Knight of Coins is like working steadfastly, slow and steady wins the race. He doesn't want to spill any of his coins. He's going to get there, but he's not going to rush, because he wants it to be lasting. He doesn't want to get there and find that he's absolutely exhausted and he can't do what he's meant to be doing. He's going to take his time, and he's going to arrive fresh with loads to give and loads to offer. So we're taking our time. We've got 3 coins here, right? We've got 3 swords, and then we've got a cup and a page, and we've got that death card. So we're in this transformation. I want to feel fulfilled. I want to feel enriched. I don't want to feel anxious. So I want to really move away from that anxiety. If you've been in a job that's very stressful, very demanding, very exhausting, then it's time to move on from that into something new. So let's come back to this hold on to it card, okay? Don't give up. This belongs to you. Manifestation at work. So if you've been dreaming, that's the 3 of Wands here, dreaming of the better job, or of retirement, or of setting up that business, or moving home, whatever the dream is, you hold on to it, because things are happening behind the scenes. You're doing your bit, the universe is doing their bit, and you are moving towards this greater stability, security, and better financial flow. Okay? Okay. Let's finish off with an angel card or two, or maybe three. They'll tell me. Okay. What else do you want to tell Capricorn? This is the Oracle of the Angels, by the way. These beautiful angelic cards for my Capricorns. There's your transformation. Look, there's double confirmation. You're in this transformation, Capricorn. Okay. Now I want you to notice with her that she is head down and naked, which represents her vulnerability. But do you notice that she's wrapped up in like a net there? Like a fish caught in a net. She's breaking free. She's breaking free and breaking through and transforming like the butterflies. So you are transforming. You are breaking through. If there's any part of you that thinks it's never going to happen, you hold on to that dream. If that dream is for some of you, because this can often mean the Three of Wands about overseas, perhaps you want to relocate to a different country, you want to emigrate, you're waiting for your visa and it's not coming, you hold on to it, okay? Get in that energy. If it's coming, all right, what was holding me back is transforming, because the time is now. Now you also have the eternal light of love from the angels. Now notice we've got another sword here. We've got all these swords here, right? The eternal light of love. This is you holding up your sword of truth, and it is penetrating up through the throat chakra, so I can easily speak what I want to speak, say what I want to say, from a place of love, from a place of truth and light and love. I am in a place of beautiful love and trust that all is unfolding as it needs to. Okay? All right, my beautiful people. That is what I have for you. I'm getting a bit croaky now. I think I need to take a break before I finish off these readings. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be back on Friday with your collective reading for everybody. Just because it doesn't say Capricorn, don't think it's not for you. There'll be something there for you. Go check it out. Every Friday about 4 o'clock I post the weekly collective. And I will be back next week with your general guidance for August. And in the meantime, I'm going to pop up here the playlist for love and connections. That's not just romantic love for those who are going, I don't want love readings. It's about relationships, okay? And that can be with family, friends, your partner, just general relationship and loving guidance, all right? I will see you soon. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, do me a favour, give it a like, a share. And if you haven't yet, do think about subscribing, which is completely free. And a huge thank you to my paid members, which is not free, for financially supporting this free work I do. I really appreciate you all. And you know what? If you don't do any of that, that's okay. Just watching is enough. Thank you for being here. See you next time. Bye-bye.